Electrode. Flip the wrong switch and the world snaps somewhere else. SCP-520 looks like wood and copper, but it reaches out and breaks real machines. The Foundation calls it Level 2, and the Containment class is Safe. Secondary class is None. Disruption class is Kennic. Risk class is Notice. 2 large quadruple knife switches sit at the center of it. They are SCP-5201 and SCP-5202. They stay in an inanimate item containment locker, with standard positive action defenses. Each handle must remain perpendicular to its base. Handles and contacts are clamped with sturdy insulating material. SCP-5201 ignores the circuit it is wired into. Move on to off and it breaks that power circuit. Move off to on and it completes it. It does this regardless of any other switches or interrupters. The change is permanent. Wires are physically broken. Fuses are bypassed. Switches are shorted out. The metal connections show extreme oxidation. Often it is chemically implausible. SCP-5202 works like SCP-5201, but its targets come only from devices inside its active zone. They must also match its current selection class. A dial in its base sets the radius between 5 May and do fade a dial. Bikurabal of the Pami. Danti Val of the Pami. I dock to fade the great. Etziel Birie Desmai to Anize. Adatharchor blubbery. And the Altalis for Uau. Nullindies, Dirilis. A counter of remaining activations sits on the right. Each class lasts exactly 10 operations. Then a new class is chosen at random. If no device matches inside the zone, the counter does not decrement. Tests of SCP-5202 must use the smallest possible active zone setting. Both switches may only affect Foundation assets slated for disposal. Testing is currently suspended. See Incident 52016. Over 680 pages of hard copy documentation came with SCP-520. There were 8 technical papers on anomalous electrical engineering. There were 2 complete sets of there were step-by-step instructions written in the second person. There were extensive handwritten notes on constructing and modifying an SCP-520 instance. The notes end abruptly during debugging. They were trying to add programmable target type specificity. Most handwriting belongs to POI-520B. Some notes are in POI-520A's hand. Many notes mention an ongoing correspondence by phone and email. Those records have not yet been retrieved. An addendum names the related persons of interest. POI-520A is Sylvia Lynn. She is 2-3 and formerly lived in Syracuse, Maynard. She holds a recent B. She is cooperative but reluctant to build new anomalous devices. POI-520B is Esther Pocheska. She is 7-7 and was born in Prague. She is a retired electrical engineer with a history of building anomalous electrical devices. She claims she designed SCP-5201 and wrote the manuals and diagrams. Since containment, she has expressed no desire to contact POI-520A. Before containment, she suffered minor ischemic brain damage from pacemaker failure. Symptoms included partial retrograde amnesia. By studying notes since containment, she has largely recovered her skills. But she claims confusion at the end. They include fluorescent ceiling light. They include doorbell. They include Honda Accord power steering. They include library fire alarm. They include neonatal ventilator. They include synchrotron safety control rod activation mechanism. They include pacemaker. Incident 52016 is dated 0,5/14/2016. Researchers activated SCP-520 11 times. The first 10 hit Foundation-owned fluorescent lamps. The 10th also changed the selection class to Boeing 747 aileron actuator. No aircraft were in the effect radius. They tested the active zone enlarged. At the same time, Qantas flight was lost near Perth. All 532 passengers and crew died. Foundation assets embedded with crash investigators retrieved the hydraulic flight control systems. They confirmed all 4 aileron actuators were disabled by SCP-520. All testing remains suspended pending a new way to change the selection class. SCP-519 sits beside it.